Let's start it again. Because it's so great. Isn't it awesome? No. Oh, it completely messed up everything. Okay, let me go. That's why it's not working. Oh, it didn't do it. I don't know why it didn't take. So angry. Let's go and try it again. I don't know what it was doing. Hey, I love it. I love this song. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Sorry. Gee. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, let me put something else on, but I can listen to this all day. Let's put on another good song. Hey. Okay, I gotta get started. This song is too great. Boop, 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 Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Yay, I'm live. It's doing it. Okay, good. Very good. Oh, I love it. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I'm actually live. I think I am. Yay! I think I did it. I think I'm actually live. Okay, hold on. I think I'm live. And if I'm live, that means I'm here. Hey, you guys, it's Adrienne. It is Adrienne, also known as Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside. And I am going live specifically in the astrology and metaphysical marketplace because, well, first of all, I wanted an excuse and a reason to promote the astrology and metaphysical marketplace. If you have not invited your friends to join us at the astrology and metaphysical marketplace, I want you to come by the group, go to the invite, and invite your friends to join us at the astrology and metaphysical marketplace, especially if they like astrology or anything metaphysical. In fact, the more astrology and woo woo and metaphysical people here, the better. I want more woo woo people here. I want more metaphysical people here. I appreciate all of you who have come and who share whatever gifts you have here. I know there are some people who come in and they post whatever they're up to, or they might share an astrology article or something like that, and I appreciate that. I think the more people that come and share what they do, the better. Okay, so just let that be known. I want you to know that. That's what the astrology and metaphysical marketplace is here for. I want us to be known as the astrology and metaphysical marketplace. So if you are into crystals, this is your place. If you are into astrology, this is your place. You're into numerology, this is your place. If you're into tarot, this is your place. If you're into spiritual healing or Reiki, or I'm a sacred soul alignment healer, anything like that, this is your place. You are welcome here. And this is a public group. So come and share this group with your friends. Okay, so know that everybody is welcome here at the Astrology and Metaphysical Marketplace. And I will not say you're too woo-woo. Okay, I will not do that. In fact, I will welcome that. Bring all your woo-woo-ness here and share it with the group, okay? Because I don't want to be the only person out there sharing all my woo-woo things. But I'm going to tell you, over the next 3 days, I've got a lot of woo-woo to share, okay? A lot of woo-woo to share. This is going to be 3 days of me coming and messing with everybody about all the woo-woo things I have. And boy, do I have a lot of woo-woo things. I didn't even realize it. But you know, I have a website. I have the website. Now, if you have not been to the website, by the way, you guys, I updated the website. Everything's updated. It's not anything there from 2024 anymore. It's all 2025. It's all updated. And I've got new pictures, everything. So if you haven't been by astrologyalookinside.com, go by astrologyalookinside.com. We are going to celebrate the newness of astrologyalookinside.com. I got new videos up there. I got new offers up there. I got a secret savings up there. We got a coupon right at the top when you come in if you want to save on something. It's great. Make sure you go and check it out. All the new changes there. I'm so proud of that. And we're going to do more things. Okay, there's more stuff. But one of the things that I am really proud about, and I had almost completely forgotten about it, was that I had shared on the website that I am a coach. So I have an actual, one of the first things that I want to share is this particular offer. And I wonder if this is going to allow me to share this page with you. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Let me see if it'll let me do it. If it lets me do it, I'm going to share the actual page with you while we're talking. Let me see if I can do that. I think it can. I think I can. Okay, let me do it. Okay, I can't believe I have this like salesy music on in the background. I didn't choose that song. Let me see if I can find a song that might go with what I want. There's something I said that's a great beat. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. You guys, I'm such a music person. Like, music is my life. So if let me see. It said, this is great. Let me see if this goes good with what I'm doing. Oh, let me see. Okay, I feel the beat. I got it. Okay, you guys, this is where we're at. Can you see this? This is a abundance manifested coaching event. Abundance manifested being the name of the coaching event, but I created this. This is to have a transformational coaching event. It hopefully it's going to be with more than just one person. I would like to have many people there, because that's why it's priced at $67 instead of the normal coaching prices, is because this is going to be a one-to-many coaching event. So hopefully there'll be several people there. So I like to make this offer to you right now to join in the abundance manifestation coaching event. And we're going to be talking about some abundance manifestation practices and some different things that you can do to connect with your own inner power and to manifest abundance in all areas of your life. Now, I believe in this. It's funny when I first, let me cut this music down just a little bit because I don't know what you can hear, but to me, it sounds too loud. So, when I first got got my first life coaching certificate, I think I got really fired up, and I went and I made this coaching services area on the website. Now, life doesn't work with you the way sometimes our mind is working a certain way, and sometimes our life is working another way. And somewhere along the line, I completely forgot about abundance manifested. Now, I believe I even have this on Calendly, but I think it's at a different rate. We can check that too while we're here to see if it's the same, because I can also combine them if they are. I think if they're the same price. But this abundance manifested coaching event, I really want to do this. I really want to get together a group of people and see how far we can go with it. I really want to see how far we can go because I'm involved in a couple of coaching events right now. And I just want to say without a doubt, these coaching events they have changed my life. Like I how can I explain it? Man, I know for one, I was having trouble with sales, and it's only the first week, and already I've changed that. That's already not a problem any longer. And I'm thinking, whoa, whoa, what's going on? And sometimes what it is, and this is why I believe in what I do. It's it's not that I'm so intelligent and I know something. Hold on, I'm going to stop the share for a minute because I really want to look at you when I say this. It's not so much that I know more than anybody in the world or anything like that. I'm sure you can find other psychics or tarot readers or astrologers or life coaches or healers to do what I do. It's just that you usually don't find them all as one person. So the beauty is when I look at your horoscope chart and I see whatever it is I see in your horoscope chart, I can then, at that point, ask you, is it okay if we do a healing? Because I always ask permission. And if it's something I think that needs to be healed, I'll address that and ask if we can do that. Sometimes there's an extra cost for that if it's something really serious. But if it's something I can do a couple alignments for you and do that, sure, we'll do that. Then there's also, on top of the healing that I do, there's my astrology, there's the numerology that I do. But there's also the different life coaching courses that I have. So I'm a meditation facilitator, and that just means that I'm certified to help people to meditate and to get into that place where They're open and they're in the zone. Sometimes it's about being in the zone. It's about getting into that place, getting grounded again. A lot of us are just not grounded. We've lost whatever that is, that keeps us grounded here in this plane where we are, whether you're in the 3D world or if if you're in the 5D already. It's about being grounded where you are. There's a couple of people I've been listening to when it comes to abundance, and one of the things that they say that's really important is to make sure that you stay in the now. I don't think a lot of people realize that they're not always in the now. People get caught up in all these different things. Sometimes we're arguing about something that happened a week ago, a day ago, a year ago, a decade ago. It's that bad. So it's important that we stay grounded and we move forward with life and we stay in the now because everything's happening in the now. We forget that. Sometimes, we get to the point where we want to concentrate on our future, or we want to concentrate on our past. But the reality is the only place where anything is happening or can happen is in the now. So be in the now, because now is where it's happening. So let's go back and look at that page. I just want to make sure if I didn't go through and share it all the way, I want to make sure I do. So what this is Abundant and Manifested Coaching Event. It's $67. I want to show you on the website, just so that you know, in case you're like, $67. There is a happy spring, enter spring to save 25% off of anything. Actually, in the website, I have reports and forecasts, but I didn't specify it. That means it can be used for anything, okay? I just wanted you to know that. So you can get a 25% off discount just by doing that. Also, I'm going to, I'm trying to remember if I put it into the site, and if I did, what was the word? What was the code? I did do it. I know I did. Oh, there's a code. Oh, it's simple. You guys, are you ready for the code? Only people who are listening to me, whether you're seeing this now or whenever this is on a replay, if you're going to have to get to this point to know what this code is, unless you and I are DMing each other and I give you the code. But to get the special 50% 3-day party discount on the website, 50%. Okay, remember that. Wait a minute, you guys don't need to see everything I've got going on down there. Anyway, in order to get that 50% discount, all you need to do when you get to the checkout is enter in the word party. That's the secret. The secret is party, because I like to party. But I can do better than this song to party with, but it's cute. So, now that you know that the key to getting 50% off anything in our shop, and I found out we have 143 things in our shop, is just to enter in the word party. That's the secret. That's the secret. See, I'm not going to say it again until the next video. But those of you who listened, whether in replay or whether live, you now know what that code, the key is to getting 50% off. Okay? If you DM me, if you missed it, DM me, I'll tell you. But I'm not going to say it again during the live. Okay? Okay. So our first item was our coaching event, which I want to get as many people into the coaching event as possible. And I'm going to put the coaching event ad, I'm going to put the actual link up in the group. Let me see if I can get to the group. Hold on. Okay, here's the group. I'm going to put, here it is, the abundance. I'm putting it up in real time as I talk. Abundance manifested coaching event. It's where you get to work and party with me and all that. That's what we do. I'm gonna put a picture up. I don't know if this is gonna have any kind of photo. Wait a minute, is it or is it not? Let me see, what's it gonna do? It doesn't look like it. I'm gonna see, let me post it this one time, and then if it doesn't do it right, I'll do it again. See, this is what happens when you're going live and doing stuff. I'm not sure what's going to work and what's not going to work in real time. So hold on, let me cut this up at the music while I work on this. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh, I got it. I see what I'm doing. Okay. How are you not going to know what you're up to? Okay, hold on. Okay, perfect timing. Okay. So I have posted that everywhere. That's what I was doing. And it looked like it worked because at first I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. And it turned out that it worked. I was able to post it everywhere. I'm really excited about that. And let me see. I'm going to see what I'm going to change the song here. Just give me a second, you guys. And yeah, let's check this song out. Okay, so I'm ready to move on to the next item, because you guys, that's what this is going to be about. Yes, 3 days, 3 days of you finding out about all of the amazing items that we have at Astrology Look Inside. All the stuff that are available. I didn't even realize all of this stuff was available, but I'm going to make sure you guys know from this astrology offer party, you're going to find out all the things that are available. And every once in a while, I'll repeat that secret code. Where you can get 50% off of anything in our shop. However, if you go to the website and look right up at the top on the front page, you'll see where you can get an instant 25% off anything just by going to the shop. Okay, I want you to know that. Those are insider secrets, insider secrets. Okay, so let's see what's going to be the next item I share. Let me look and see what I think. I've got 100 and some items here. This is random. I can just go randomly, okay? I want to give you guys a couple of options, and then I'm going to share a couple of hopefully either freebies. Okay, I'll see if I can give you guys some freebies too. Oh, now this is actually a good deal because this is a good price. Let me pull this one up. Okay, it's a good savings. Okay, especially with this discount. So let me pull this up. And I will share it with you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this tarot, 3-card tarot pulls, the 3 tarot card pulls. What I like to do, I've got this as the written version. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna do a video with you if you want to do a video with me. Okay, I'm gonna do it regardless. What I would do is probably record it regardless. So if you can make it, great. If you can't make it, that's fine. I'll record it and send it to you. And you'll get a written version of it. Okay, so it'll get typed out. And that way you'll have it. It won't just be something you're looking at. It'll be something that you can have as a written report to look at and to turn to again and again. And you'll also have the video. If you just want to look at the video, that's great too. I'm going to give you that option. Now, normally, this would be more than that, okay? The video and the written report. But it's already discounted at $57, but then don't forget you can get 25% off here at the store as well. So it's already highly discounted. And because you're listening, I'm going to say the code one more time for how you can get 50% off everything I'm promoting today, okay? 50% off, okay? All right. And then I've got a special offer, okay? But in order to get 50% instead of 25% like that's on the website, you need to put in the word party. This song doesn't sound good for the word. It needs a good party song for the word. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a good party song to go with the word. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, this is it. Because that word, it deserves it. It deserves the party, right? Let's go. Hey, let's party. What's the code word? Hey. I will party. Hey. Let's party. Let's party, y'all. Hey. Let's party. Okay. Anyone who watches me knows I always say let's party. I do it all the time. And usually whenever I open my YouTube shows, I always start with a dance and a party. So the code word for April is party. And if you know that word and you use that word on the website, anytime during the month of April, by the way, not just today, that's another secret. I shouldn't have let that out. Shoot. Only certain people will know that. I'm not going to say that again. Only certain people who are listening right now will know that. I might even edit that out of this video. But certain people will know that if you go to the website and you know the code word, you can get 50% off. Anything. Anything. Including our expensive astrology course. And I'm going to share that too before it's all over, because that savings is crazy. But I will share that with you as well. So let's see. Again, the special right now is the 3-card tarot pulls. The 3-card tarot pulls. And it's not just 3 cards. I'm going to do 3 decks. Okay? 3 cards from 3 decks. Okay, I want you to understand what I'm doing. Okay? And there will be a clarifier as well. So it's just my simple and lazy way of reading. But I do 3 different decks, and I do clarifiers. Okay, so just know that. Okay. Let's see what's the next special. I'm going to let this play for a minute because I'm going to party with the song. This song is a whole party all by itself. I'm starting it over. It's a whole party. For real. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to look for the next item. But while I do, you guys, this is what's up. And I'm going to share it everywhere so everybody knows about this. I'm going to share it on the website right now. Okay, I'm going to share it right now. Let me stop sharing. Okay, hold on. Let's party. Hey. 3-card tarot pull. 3-card tarot pull. 3-card tarot pull. 3-card tarot pull. I will honor the prices. If you have the code word, I will honor it. Okay? All right. Let me go ahead and share this. And other people who are not watching this live, they might miss the code word. I feel sorry for you. Because I posted everywhere I was doing this party here in the metaphysical marketplace. I might go and remind people. I might do that. I might do it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I put the link up in the group. Okay, let's see where we're going with this. Oh, let me put on my page. Somebody's talking about me. My nose is itching. Hey. Okay, I'm posting them in the groups right now, you guys. This link will be up everywhere. Oh, let me find the next item. Okay, so before we go any further, I'm going to cut that music down and we are going into our next product. And if you have been with me, thank you for being with me. If you're just getting here, okay, I'm so, we are promoting products. So I've got a lot of products. I didn't realize it, but there's a lot to talk about. You guys need to know more about what's available. So I'm glad I'm doing this. I really am. If for nothing else, then you guys can know about what I have, right? Okay. You can't say you don't know because I'm letting you know. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'll put some music on in the background. Let me do that. Okay. But let me just cut this down a little bit. So you guys, let's talk about this product here. I wanted to give you guys different options, different price points, um, and stuff like that because you can literally go to the website and find something for $7 or $5 and something for $2,500. It depends on what you're looking for, right? So I want to give you an overview so that hopefully we'll cover or hit something that is what you're looking for, that will help you, okay? Because this is all about you at the end of the day. It's about you getting whatever it is I might have that can help change your life. I mean, maybe I don't have anything that can help change your life. Maybe you're like, that woman can't help me, but maybe I can. And that's the thing. I've helped other people. Why can't I help you? And my question is, what about your life that you think is so stuck that you can't be helped? If I can help other people, why can't I help you? I'm sure I can. The thing is, you've got to be open to it and you've got to be ready for it. But let's talk about what it comes with this. Okay? I'm going to cut this down just a little bit more. You guys might not hear it, but I can hear it. So this is a video introduction reading, and I created this particular reading for people who haven't, one, they've not had any reading with me before. They're not sure they want to spend more than $100 because they have not had a reading with me before. And I'm just want to give them an option of something that they can look at, that they can turn to, that they can use as a measuring stick, first of all, what it is I do, but also something that they can have to get the information they need in their own life and to learn more about themselves. So this is a video introduction reading. And this is one that you would do with me, be a live reading, you and I on a Zoom call. And if you can't make it, I can always do a reading even without you, based on the your birth chart. But I prefer you to be there. That way you get to ask questions and we get to interact with each other. And I also get to feel your vibe and I get to know more about you. And this is a great introduction to astrology and to learn about what it is I do and how accurate I might be in helping you with what's going on in your life. Also, because you receive a video, you can look at the video again in your leisure at your own time whenever you want to. But I provide you with your natal report, your transit report, and your progression. It's to me, I always like to look at both natal, transit, and progression. Yeah, I can tell about some things by looking at your natal, and I can tell some things by looking at the transits. I can also tell some things by looking at progressions. But when I put them all together, it gives me a much more complete, focused picture of who you are and what lies ahead for you in your life, what you might have been through, what you might be going through, and what you could go through in the future. So I love doing that because it helps me to give you the insights you need based on your birthday. And because I do, it's a basic uh, astrology report based on your birthday, I also give you the option of getting a solar return. It's not something that is necessary, but some people like getting the solar return. And the solar return is great, especially if it's around your birthday. If you're an Aries or a Taurus or a Gemini, this would be the perfect time to get this type of report with a solar return so you can see what's coming up for this upcoming year. I obviously, as an astrologer, recommend that people get this particular type of report where your natal, your transits, your progressions, and your solar return are looked at once a year. This should be a once a year report for everybody. Everybody should be getting this once a year. When normally the solar return or near your birthday, but you can get an update on your solar return anytime during the year. But every year, you should be taking a look at where your progressions are, where the transits are affecting you, and what's going on with your solar return. If you're not doing that, you're probably missing out on a lot. A lot. It tells so much. Now, when you order, it kind of gives some instructions down here, but when you order, and how I know you've ordered, you guys, is that I get a notice that says you've got, so and so is ordered, and it'll tell me whatever email you use when you signed up. So make sure you use your correct email. That's how I'll contact you. So if you put in a fake email, you'll never hear from me. So make sure you use your correct email. But uh, you'll receive a notice from me, probably via email, that will ask for your birth information. And I will need your birth information in order to run your chart. Now, if we talk with each other on Facebook, we might be able to DM each other on Facebook or something like that. And feel free to DM me if this is from Facebook. But what you'll need to have an accurate reading, and this is for any of the actual astrology readings, what you must have is your time of birth, if you know it. But I'm telling you, without your time of birth, it is not as accurate because I'm going to be guessing at things like your moon and guessing at things like your rising sign. And those are things you just don't want to guess at. But your place of birth and your time of birth. I have place of birth, your place of birth, your time of birth, and your date of birth. Okay, so I've got place of birth twice. But make sure that you have that. Some people are adopted and they don't have that information, so it's really hard. All I can do is give you a generic overview when you are in that situation. So make sure, even if you don't have the exact time, that if your parents are alive or if you've ever asked them, that you know at least around the time of day that you most likely were born. That really does help so much. It will help to clarify your reading because you can't blame someone for being inaccurate if you give inaccurate or, missing information. It's so important to know these things. Anyway, I highly recommend that you get this particular reading and the solar return report. I recommend you get your solar report or solar return um, report once a year. Once a year. Now, if you have been listening or have listened up until now, you will know that this $97 price is not the necessary price you'll pay because there is a special right on the website where you can save a quarter off of this price, which in this case would be about $23 off just by putting in the word spring. And that is great. And if you've listened during the time when I've given the 50% off code, then you know that even you can get up to 50% off. But you will have to listen to the replay and search for that because I'm not saying it again. Okay. But this here, this video introduction reading and this solar return, this is so great for everyone, especially if you have not had a reading with me or you've not had this type of reading where you've had all of this done, all of the basic details about who you are, where your planets are, what houses they're in, what type of persona you have, all of those types of things. That's what I cover in this. So that's this one I highly recommend, and it's only $97. Again, these prices, these reductions are only for the next few days. So make sure you take advantage of them, whether it's entering spring to get 25% off, or if you know that secret code. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to go see if I can find a new song and a new product. Okay. Let's see what the next product's going to be. Let's see. I'll do one more. I want to save some products for the next days. But I want to give you guys, let me make sure I got to put this product out there so you guys have the link. So let me go ahead and find a good song to play while I put this out there for everybody to have. This sounds like a great song. Oh yeah, I like this song. Great song. So I'm back. I'm back. It took me a minute, but I figured out what I should have for our next item. I didn't know if I should do this one next or the one I want to do after this one, but they're both the same price. So I figured I would share this because for the first few years I had Astrology a look inside. This was hands down um, the most popular reading that I had. And I just about everyone got this reading. Now it was less money in the beginning, but it's still as valuable. And I had saw where I have a special with this reading. Now I don't know if it's going to show here, but I saw it, I think on the website. Anyway, there's a list of stuff I promised people when you get this. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you, but I want you to realize that you get so much more than just this reading. You're going to get so much with this reading because this is a part of a special package bundle that I already created. Now this, I've got the entire package bundle for 167. Okay, so already you're going to be saving because I think this was originally 197. I have it on discount for 167. With the 25% discount there, you would be looking at what, like $40 off? So, or 41, $42 off. So, which it's a great, great, great deal that you're going to get with that. But the beauty of everything with that is that this also can come with a solar return. So if you also want to get your solar return when you get your future prediction reading, make sure to order that. And everything, of course, would be discounted at the checkout. So it would be, maybe $6 to add that. But the good part is that you would have this. Again, this would be recorded. Hopefully you and I would meet together. So we would actually physically, be able to talk, interact with each other. I think that's one of the great things about the future prediction reading is that you have the opportunity to really sit down and talk with me and ask me questions, because normally people want a future prediction reading because they're concerned about what's happening or what might happen in their future. They want to know what's going to happen. Like, is he going to leave me for that hoe? Or, excuse me, or, whatever this is. Am I going to get that job? Is he going to come back home? I mean, these are the type of questions people ask. So I want to find out, like, do you need a solar return if you don't, or not? But this is going to come in a bundle. And what I mean by a bundle is that, yeah, you'll get the future prediction reading. If you get the solar return, you'll get the solar return information. But you're also going to get like a 90-day transit report, which I'm going to show you that because that in and of itself is its own product. And some people might just like, I don't have $167, but I'll buy that 90-day transit report. So I'm going to show you that, okay? But you'll get that when you get the future prediction reading. It comes with it, okay? Also, there's other things like little gifts, like journals and stuff like that, because we're talking about the future here. And I really want you to keep an eye on what's going on. How aligned are you with whatever it is we discuss? And are you staying on point to get your desired result? Also, there's usually a healing, because sometimes when people come to me, especially if I see a future that they don't see or they didn't know they were capable of, we've got to heal that. Like, if I'll give you an example. I had one girl come to me. I told her when I looked at her horoscope, I saw her traveling the world. I saw her traveling and teaching people and communicating because she was a natural born communicator. Well, she sold off everything she had and moved to Kenya. I believe she's in Kenya. And over there, she became one of the top coaches in Kenya. Like, she's got all kind of women that follow her. So I am so grateful for the work that I do. There was another girl, I told her she would be a speaker, uh, that she would use her physical self, that her physical self was changing. And this woman, I believe, was an accountant or some type of financial person. But now I see her all over the place. She is a spiritual astrologer or tarot reader. She's a tarot reader. She is doing, and she's lost like 100 and some pounds. Her whole physical demeanor, all her countenance is completely changed. And it is exactly like I said. I told one woman not to marry a guy. She married him, and then they're still married, but I think she regrets it. That's why I tell you, when I tell you something, you should listen to me. That's the other thing. But I mean, everyone's got their free agency. My job is just to show you what's there. Your heart's going to do the rest. Sometimes someone might say, well, I think he's not the right guy for you for XYZ reason. But your heart might be saying, but he is the right guy. And no matter what I say, it's really very difficult to sway someone whose heart is involved. I feel like when people come to see me, what they really want is confirmation that their decision that they've already made is the right decision. Now, when you come across a situation where it's not the right decision, like the young lady who married the one gentleman, there's not much you can do. You've told them what you told them. So you've done your job. I've done my job. She did come back to me on several occasions and has not gotten another reading with me, but it's not my fault she didn't follow my advice. I told her it's possible, but I told her he was most likely cheating, and he most likely was a cheater. So it wasn't like I lied about anything. It's just sometimes you can tell people, but they don't like what they're hearing, so they just phase it out like you didn't say it. I told her. So she was a meal ticket, or so he thought. I'm sure he cared about her, but that happens. Now, when you're giving a future prediction reading, you might hear things like that. These are things about the potential that are there. Please don't expect me to come and lie to you and tell you that yeah, go marry that guy when I see that he's not the right guy. If I see something like Pluto in the seventh house, I'm going to tell you no. I mean, that's my job. I just want people to understand that, because I feel like sometimes when people get these readings, they want the outcome to be the outcome they want it to be, but not what is in the stars and not what is meant to be based on your actual birth data. And that's what I use. That's how I decide. What's in your birth data? Does your birthday say it's a good time to get married to that guy? And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Nothing I say or do would change that. It's not my doing. I'm just reading what's there. It's like reading a book report. That, that's it. But again, if you want to know what's going on right now in your life or as of your last birthday, make sure you get the solar return, because that way I can see where the planets were. I like people to get one every year, one solar return. And that way they know where they're at. That way they don't really need a whole future prediction reading. They just need the solar return reading per se. And that'll be enough to let them know, okay, as of your birthday, things are looking like this. And things might change after the birthday, but at least as of the birthday, they know how things are stacking up, okay, as of the birthday. So this is some of the things that I highly recommend, both the solar return and the future prediction reading. But get the future prediction reading, because like I said, there's a bundle with that. You'll get that automatically. There's the 25% discount. So you'll get this for like $120 or something like that. And if you know the 50% keyword, you can get this for like $80 some. So I hope you know that code because I've said that code several times. I'm not saying it again. And if you don't know the code, I've got a special offer where it kind of looks it's almost 50% on that offer. So there's always a way to get a discount, okay? But anyway, this is the future prediction reading. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing that all over Facebook so you guys have access to that. And I hope to see you at a future prediction reading. Let me cut up the music and give you something good to listen to while I find this. Three, three, three. Wow. Okay. Hey. So you guys, I'm back, but I decided when I saw it was 333 that oh my gosh, I actually went over. I was only going to do an hour a day and I think I've already done my hour. So I tell you what, you guys, I'm coming back tomorrow. Today was just the first day. It was the first taste, the first of this astrology offer party. Look at all the different things I have to offer. I haven't even told you guys about this stuff at Patreon yet. We've got books at Patreon now. If you don't want to sign up and do a monthly, just go get a couple of books. We've got all kind of different things there. I'm going to start putting more stuff up, like journals and workbooks and stuff, where you can just go and purchase them, and you don't even have to become like a monthly paying member. You can always be a free member at our Patreon. And remember, you can join our Patreon by going to patreon.com/astrology a look inside. That's patreon.com/astrology a look inside. And don't forget, if you have not already done so, to join me on YouTube, because I always post on YouTube. In fact, I happen to know I am just maybe hours away. I've got a reading to do at 5, so after 6 o'clock Pacific, I will probably be posting a whole series that I just did on Neptune for free. This is all about Astrology 101, learning about astrology, astrology facts, all on the YouTube channel coming up later tonight for free, and you're all invited. So if you have not already done so, be sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com and then go to Astrology Look Inside. Did you know when you're at home and watching TV, if you're on like Comcast or Xfinity, all you have to do is say into your phone or your clicker, YouTube, Astrology Look Inside. That's how I get to it. I just speak into my little thing, the remote. YouTube, Astrology Look Inside, and it takes me right to YouTube, Astrology Look Inside. So, you guys, go and make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/astrology look inside, so you can find out all the things that are happening there, because on top of changing and updating the website, we've also changed and updated the YouTube. We got to keep up with the times. There is much more AI on our YouTube than there was before, so you'll see that. And that's okay, because mama's getting older and my AI is gorgeous. And so I'm using her and taking advantage of her much more. You'll love them. I actually love doing these. Okay. So I hope to see you at our YouTube, or, or on Patreon. Because you can find Astrology Look Inside not only on Facebook. We have Astrology Look Inside Facebook group, on top of the Astrology and Metaphysical Marketplace, which is where I'm broadcasting live now. But there's also the Astrology Look Inside page, and there's Astrology Look Inside on TikTok, Astrology Look Inside on Instagram, Astrology Look Inside on YouTube, Astrology Look Inside on Patreon, astrologylookinside.com. So there's a lot. And I just want to make sure you guys know about it. And because I'm tired of coaches saying I'm hiding. I am not hiding anymore. The days of hiding are over. I am Adrienne, Capricorntigress of astrologyalookinside.com. There you go. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow with more astrology offers. And I'm wondering what I'm going to share tomorrow. It's going to be something awesome. I'm sure of it. Okay. Anyway, I look forward to talking to you then. Much love to everybody. Thank you if you watched, if you're watching the replay, especially if you made it to the end. Lord have mercy. Bless you. Bless you. And anyone who's purchased something, want to purchase something, about to purchase something, already purchased something, bless you and thank you too. Every dollar helps to keep Astrology Look Inside going. So thank you. Blessings to you. Bye.